So much you want to know about vaccine passports. Brian Lilley from the Toronto Sun is here to answer it because everybody's been talking about it, and even Ford now is saying Ontario is going to have these passports. First of all, what is it? It's not a passport.
So it's a passport if it's used internationally, and so sometimes you need it when you're going into another country.
Well, then the feds should be doing it, not Nova Scotia or PEI.
And let's get to that in a moment. But some people want to use them domestically. You're going into a restaurant, you're going into a barber, Stephen, you should have a vaccine certificate or passport, show that you're vaccinated. Actually, that's one of the places you don't need it. But restaurants, bars, anywhere indoors where you're going to take your mask off, they've brought it in.
Events, so and the private sector has done that in many cases.
Yeah, so, for example, you don't need it for an outdoor sporting event. But the Blue Jays, they want to be able to close the dome as the weather gets colder and rainy.
Thank goodness.
They're going to bring it in September 13th. All 3 CFL teams in Ontario said they're going to bring it in, even out in Saskatchewan, where they're not big on this. The Riders said they'll bring it in.
So if you either have a medical condition where you can't be vaccinated, or if you are just proving negative after all the testing, that doesn't count?
In some cases it will. You'll be able to do a negative test. In some cases you won't. Look, this is a very contentious issue. I don't see a need to do it in terms of raising the vaccination rates. We're at 83% roughly across the country and ticking upwards. We've got a problem with people between 20 and 39 not getting vaccinated. 12 to 17, parents are dragging their kids out to get vaccinated.
They want them to go to school, that's why.
20 to 39, it's lower than doctors would like. So they're bringing in these saying, well, it'll bring the vaccination rates up. I'm not sure, because all the examples they point to are places with lower uptake than we have.
So Brian, why are these governments doing it?
A lot of political pressure, not only from healthcare sector, hospital CEOs saying we have to have it, nurses associations, the medical association, but also business groups say that they need it. They think it'll stop another lockdown. It may be a false dichotomy, a false choice, but people want it. And then polling shows that across the country, it's in the mid-70s in terms of demand for this. And once you get to people over 55, it's over 80% of people want it. So, and there's no political party other than the People's Party. There's no political party where the voters say, yeah, I don't like this idea. Strong majorities in every party say, I want it, and I don't care if it works, I want it.
So are we like the lemmings being brought to the cliff?
It'll make people feel better. That's basically what it will do, and some businesses hope it'll let them stay open longer before a lockdown. I don't think we need another lockdown. The numbers aren't indicating that, and let's hope it doesn't.
No one wants one. Brian Lilley, 3 minutes. Thanks very much. So now we are in the middle of Justin's vanity election, and all over mainstream news, you're going to have the same news day after day after day. We are not going to have every show between now and September 20th on the election. We are going to have some very, very important analysis and some smart ideas and thoughts that you will not find anywhere else, hence PayPal, please. But I just want to lay it out for you that we will also be having some people in on this show who are not big names, who have something to say about the issues. Because when it comes down to it, elections are not about the people so much, it's about the issues and how it impacts you. Stay tuned. We're going to have some good ones.